Hi, it's Jodi. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to teach you how to make super delicious homemade pizza. So now we're going to make pizza. So you can either make my pizza dough if you've watched my video. It shows you exactly how to make pizza dough. So you can take that pizza dough, or you can go out to the store and buy one if you're not feeling up to making your own. Or maybe you just don't have the time. So you've got your pizza dough. Now you've got to set your oven temperature to 400 degrees. Now how I make my pizza, I've got a 16.5-inch by 12-inch sheet pan. Now we're going to flip it over. We're not going to put our pizza dough inside because that to me makes your pizza too doughy. So we're going to flip it over. So we've got a flat surface. Now we get a sheet of parchment paper because you don't want to just put your dough on top of your pan or it's going to stick. Okay, so we're going to have our sheet of parchment paper that we're going to lay on top. Now we're going to make our sauce for our pizza. Now you can buy your favorite pizza sauce, but I like to make my own because it's super simple, easy to make your own pizza sauce. And you know what? To me, it tastes better. So you start with a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. To this, I've added 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, and 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. You can also add to this garlic if you'd like. But whatever, it's up to you. You choose what you want in it. But this is what I like. Okay, so now we're going to get ready to make our pizza. And oh, I forgot, make sure you shred some mozzarella cheese for your pizza. I use one big block of mozzarella that I shred, or you can buy a package already shredded for you. Okay, so let's get ready and we're going to make pizza. So now to roll out our pizza dough. So we put our pizza dough onto the counter and then we just kind of press it. Look how soft that is. Isn't that nice? You just press it out like that. You get your rolling pin. I know everybody says you shouldn't roll your dough with a rolling pin, but you know what? We're doing it at home and it tastes absolutely delicious. So go for it. If you want to just pat it out, that's fine. But I always like to roll it. There we go. So you just roll it like that. And then we just roll like that because you want to roll in the shape of the pan. Don't forget, okay? This may take you a few times to get used to, but you'll get used to. If you've got a little bigger pan, that's fine. Then you'll have a thinner pizza dough. If you've got a little smaller, then it'll be a little bit thicker. You go for it. There, look how easy that was. Now it's time to transfer the dough onto the pan. So you just pick up like this. You got to move quick, okay? You go like this and right onto the pan, drop it down. There you go. And then just stretch it out to the size of your pan. There we go. There we go. And then you know what? This one's a little bit bigger, so it doesn't matter. There you go. Just, if it hangs over a little bit, it hangs over a little bit. Remember, this is homemade. You're making it in your kitchen. Look how great that looks. See? Okay, there you go. So now to dress your pizza. So we've got our dough laid out on our pan, like so, on top of our parchment paper, because remember, it can't just go flat on the pan or it's gonna stick, okay? And you'll see when it goes in the oven. So now we're gonna put our sauce on. So there, 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to count everything that I do. There, we'll just put that like so, and now spread your sauce around. And now it's up to you how much sauce you want. I like a little bit more sauce on my pizza. There we go. Doesn't that look delicious? Yummy. See? See, and you can have pizza night on the weekend, right? make your dough Friday, have your pizza on Saturday. Everyone could kind of make their own. Whatever, have fun with it. There, a little bit more. There. How's that look? Good? Okay, now our mozzarella cheese. So we just take shredded mozzarella and then we just put it around our pizza like this. Now I'm just making cheese pizza today, just basically showing you how it's done. But now you can add anything to your pizza. Raw onion, peppers, mushrooms, do a Hawaiian pizza, pepperoni. It's up to you. I make a really good one with roasted tomatoes and goat cheese. You know what? Be creative. There we go. You can put as much or as little as you want. So your oven is preheated to 400 degrees. There you go. There. This was 1 block of mozzarella. Okay, look at that. I like a lot of cheese on mine. So you know what? We're just gonna add the rest of it. You can put Parmesan on top of this as well. There. So pizza's dressed. So you top it with any kind of toppings that you'd like, but we're just doing the cheese. Now it's gonna go in the oven. I'm gonna show you how to put it in the oven because there really is a kind of a technique to this, okay? So oven's at 400. We pull out our rack like that. Okay, now we get our pizza, hold it underneath, and you're gonna slide it onto the rack. Just pull it out like that and just straighten out your parchment paper. Okay, so basically you're cooking it right on the rack. Straighten it all out, push it into the oven, close the lid, and it's gonna be in there for around 20 minutes, okay? But just keep checking on it in between because your oven might cook faster, but around 20 minutes. We'll be back and I'll show you where we're at. Here we are, we're at the 17-minute mark and I've checked the pizza all along, but now we're checking it again. And look at here. This is why you've got to keep checking it because some days it could take 20 minutes to cook, other days not. Look, it's 17 minutes. We pull it out, we just flip the crust a little bit. Look at that, nice golden brown. Now it's time to take it out of the oven. So this takes a little bit of technique, but it's easy, trust me. So you grab onto the parchment, you've got your pan, you just slide it onto the pan like so. Look at that. Out of the oven it comes. Remember, it's really hot. So now we're going to let it rest for a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna cut the pizza. So now our pizza has rested for 5 minutes, and we're gonna transfer it onto a cutting board. Just like so. Pull our parchment out from underneath. And there you go, it's ready to cut. So we'll just put this here in the garbage. Okay, I'm just gonna reach under here and grab our pizza cutter. And this gives you, I like this size best. So we're going to cut it 5 across and 3 over. So there's 1, 2, oops, 3, and 4, 5. Okay, and now we cut it this way. So 3 over. So here's 1 and 2, 3. Okay, so there you go. Now this is, we flip over our pan, put a piece of parchment in there, and now we're going to transfer this to our pan. Oh, make sure it's all cut through. There we go. So just transfer it like so. Okay. We just, oops, There we go. Technical difficulty. Or you know what? You can grab yourself a spatula. Because really this isn't fair to show you this way because it doesn't reach all the way to the end. That's okay. You'll figure it out. It's not rocket science, that's for sure. So go like so. One over. And now we'll do these three. Look how good it fits in there. Give it a little shake. And there you go. Homemade pizza from home, just like that. Look at 15 slices. You can do it any size you want, the slices. Put any topping on that you want. Remember to check every, say, couple of minutes while it's in the oven so that you don't burn your pizza or overcook it. And there you have it. Homemade pizza. Super easy and delicious. Remember, enjoy.